All right, what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm just gonna run through some warm-ups real quick. I don't want to call it a waste of time, but I was definitely a misuse of time. That's what I would say. Not a waste, but a misuse. So something that's just fresh off my head right now that I think you guys could kind of utilize is the concept of effort, right? So, and I want to give Elijah Mundy, hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, brother. So I was watching one of his YouTube videos. I haven't finished it. I'm like 14 minutes in, but it was a video with him and TNF, and they're talking about just something that kind of like stuck with me, right? They were doing heavy pec flies, and TNF was talking about how he could do the weight that they had on, but just be messy, like not like messy, but not like perfect reps. And then Mr. Elijah was like, well, what really matters is effort, right? And for whatever reason, that just stuck in my head, like the term effort, right? The application of it. And then I was talking to Mikey about it just now, and when I talked to Elijah in LA, he was talking to me about how the concept of application is the wall that a lot of people run into, right, when it comes to science-based training, because they're not creating they don't have appropriate effort to even reap the benefit of science-based training, right? Whereas when you're more of a bro, like a gym bro guy, the most important thing is effort, right? Like, it's about how hard you're going and how much weight you're lifting. And what I kind of came to the conclusion that I came to is intensity times, what I told him, it's kind of on the cusp of my tongue. Sometimes I kind of have like these epiphanies and they just elude me. But what was it? It was effort. Effort is intensity times load, right? And as I was saying this thing, like my mind was just producing these parallels to powerlifting, right? Because that's my specialty. And that is literally what RPE is, right? Rate of perceived exertion. It is the measurement of intensity times load. So if that helps some of you guys kind of judge RPE a little bit more accurately, think of it like that, like at what intensity are you exerting on the load? And whatever that may be is what turns out to be your RPE. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. That was just kind of over my head. You know, I could be wrong, I could be right, but it sounds right to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm up. Got deadlifts today. Got a single at 7 with a top set of 4 at 7 to 8. And then I just want to have a really good crispy day. My knee is like still kind of like stiff. I am kind of figuring out and adding like some new stretches and warm-ups here and there just to see how it affects me. All I'm doing with this thing overhead is trying to develop a more stable like maneuver. This was some pigeon poses. Because I've kind of come to the conclusion that my knee issues are related to my groin that I tweaked the 4 worlds, and it is connected to the hip side of that groin. So my entire right side of my body is just like needs work. What I'm gonna try today is I'm going to try deadlifting with my toes straight in front of me. It actually feels good on my knees. What do you guys think? Let's find out. That feels kind of good. So today I'm gonna have my toes like straight. And not necessarily narrow, just straight. Cause that kind of stops me from going too far, bro. Cause at here, it's just, I can't go further than that. But look at my knees. So, see how it feels today? I'm about to put my earphones in. Doesn't feel too bad because when they're straight, that's as far as I can go. Yeah. So. But the bar does feel sticky. Good powder or no?
You saw my shirt?
Yes, dude, sir, I did, brother.
Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me.
Yeah, I know, man. He said you were going back to Alabama, and I was like, I put a little extra on it.
I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I don't mean to disturb you, but can we like grab a paper?
Yeah, for sure. That guy's going, or Ethan. You're getting on your heels. You're getting on your heels. You're getting on your heels. Huh?
Like your starting position was a bit higher than your last one.
Oh. I'll take it. I think I used too much chalk on that one. That didn't slip, but it just didn't feel as secure. After yours, we'll probably clean the bar a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Guys, that was the first time Pablo hit 705 and Pops, how long, Pops?
13 months.
13 months? Huh, 10? It's been 10 months since Pablo has hit 705.
I didn't want to overcompensate the grip right after you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you do too much, you give it slack to roll. So it has to be precise.
So that pause I took, like doing this, I was kind of like trying to get it away from being up here.
Mm-hmm. And you got it down lower, like here, huh? Like on the knuckle?
Yeah. Well, my right hand, yes. My left hand, though, I think I was squeezing harder on my left. Mm-hmm. goes
Here, guys.
on.
Let's take a picture for thumbnail. You guys made me look. I look short right here. Come on.
Those Russian.
This is all angles.
Either way, I mean, with that angle, I'm so taller than that.
Yeah, but you don't. You look 3 inches taller on here, bro. But you're really like just an inch and a half taller. Inch and a half, guys. Don't listen to his communist propaganda.
Did you pick the thumbnail?
Yeah. I don't like how my head dips, bro, because the bar feels like it's rolling. Huh? It's just, I couldn't find a good groove on the bar, bro.
I always go like this.
You go like this, and it helps, like when you grip it like that.
But I go like inside.
Oh, I might try that. I'm getting pissed off, bro. All right, guys, so that was 375, 826. Like it was all right, you know, like I think it would have passed in competition, but I'm just getting fed up with these little habits that I'm trying to break, because when I drop my head down, that's a reflex of when I feel like the bar is going to start slipping or something goes off, right? Either my toes come up. I mean, I need to watch it back over and see everything that went wrong and what went right. But I was talking to Carlos after I stopped recording, and essentially, I need to keep my grip narrow for my grip to feel locked in, because when my hand is closer to my shin, for whatever reason, I just feel like I can get the bar where I want it, which is essentially like, this is my hand, right? It's like right above the knuckle. So when I close my grip on it, that bar is like at its most locked in position. If I go out any wider than that, it just feels weird, you know? So for this set, I need to bring it all together. Fix my grip, keep my toes straight, keep my head up, and all I want is a crispy set of 4 with 826. I don't know if this is a PR or if this is gonna tie a PR. That's irrelevant, you know? I just want a crispy, perfect set of 4. Like, that is my only goal. Like, I'm just gonna unleash hell on this set, and I'm gonna give it my all, but I'm gonna finish the rest of this water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get after it after this. Mike is about to take a squat set, so I'm gonna wait for him to be done, and then I'm gonna get after it. All right, guys, so I just wrapped up Deads. I didn't record all of my sets. I dropped down to 496 for my last 2 sets of 4. And it was just routine work. You know, I really just wanted to emphasize engraving into my head, like just that lockout, 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 lockout. Strength off the floor is not the issue. It is my grip. So that's what we worked on. But on that top set of 4, I did open up a little cut, not little, but a cut on my left hand side. Well, on my left hand. Don't need to say left hand side, you guys know. and a small one on my right hand on my pinky. But not bad, man. I just need to remember. So what I did differently from that single to that top set is I moved my grip in about an inch, and for whatever reason, it is inexplicable to me. For whatever reason, oh shit, I'm slippery. My grip just feels infinitely better with the more narrow grip. For whatever reason. You can go ahead and, like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Huh? Legs? Yeah, of course, bro. Like, I don't know, it might be hard for you guys to see from this angle, but on the top single, I had my pinky in my index finger, right? So I do under, over, and index on the ring, pinky on the ring. But that's just, I gotta remember. And it's just a work in progress. You know, there's no other way to explain it than calling it a work in progress, because it doesn't matter how strong I am or whatever. If I can't get these results to be replicated in a competition setting, then all of this hard work, all of this effort is for nothing. So, like, this doesn't even make my ego feel good, because it might amount to nothing. But you gotta have faith. You know, that's what faith is. God, give me the strength. But all right, let's go hit some legs. I'm excited, you know, to do some stuff. And I feel good, man. Like if you guys want to see how I'm doing in the gym, like, don't watch my sets. Like, watch me moving my accessories. You know, that is probably a better detail of how hard I'm pushing in training. All right, guys. So I've done a lot more on hack squat before, but just to kind of work on my knee and, like, kind of combine rehab with accessories, I'm working with a shoulder width base, just trying to be symmetrical. And my rationale behind this is, at this position, I'm able to have, like, the deepest squat possible, because the way that my joints work, it's like I'm just able to really max out the ROM on my ankle, knee, and hips. Oh, that feels good. Gotta control it. Good work. Good work. For last but not least, some single leg kettlebell knee raises. And this does two things, actually. It's not just a hip flexor exercise, it's also a core exercise, as well as a balancing exercise, because you're balancing on the opposite foot. I would do some RDLs, but I kind of feel like that's covered with those weighted back extensions. I mean, although they weren't really done how I wanted them, because I was messing around with the height it's still work, you know, like I still put in effort. So I still applied intensity times load into my body. So I know that I'm gonna get some kind of stimulus because my glutes feel pumped. I mean, you can't really see right there. My glutes feel pumped, my hamstrings feel pumped. So I'm gonna just finish out with this. But honestly, like today was a pretty solid day, you know? This is kind of the day I need to get back to, you know? When you put too much emphasis on one segment of your training, something else is going to suffer. And although it's a very important one, you know, because at the end of the day, I do 1 rep attempts on the platform. In training, it's not so much like the same application, right? Because in training, the most important part of my workout is going to be my working sets and my accessories versus my single. I could like take easy singles and go like perfect on back downs and sets. That's gonna get me better. But if I do perfect singles and shitty sets and accessories, I'm actually going to decline. So just gotta lock it in. But I'm tired, guys. I ain't got much else to say. I gotta speed through these so I can go home. But tomorrow, if I got to, I'm gonna put on those elbow sleeves, baby. We gonna bench something nice tomorrow.